Welcome to another session on the classification of reef creatures. In this session, we're going to look at the Phylum Porifera, otherwise known as the sponges. Porifera is a scientific word that means pore-bearing, and if you look closely at the body of a sponge, you will notice that it's covered in tiny holes or pores. Sponges come in a variety of shapes, sizes and colours. Some are found in freshwater. However, most species are found in marine environments. Sponges are the most primitive type of multicellular organisms. They don't have any organs. They do, however, have well-developed connective tissue that contains cells which can perform specialised functions. Sponges are invertebrates, meaning that they don't have a backbone. Their bodies are embedded with lots of needle-like spines called spicules. These spicules are made up of either calcium carbonate or silica, and they come in a variety of shapes and sizes. As it is often difficult to identify sponges based on their growth form alone, these spicules are often used to help identify sponge species. The spicules also deter predators from eating them. Most sponges also contain toxins for defence. I know that I wouldn't like eating a mouthful of toxic spines. Yuck! Sponges are sessile, benthic organisms, which means that they don't move and they're attached to the substrate. They feed by filtering tiny food particles from the water. As mentioned earlier, the body of a sponge is covered in tiny openings or pores. Water is drawn in through the small pores, which are called ostia, and into the body. The water then moves through a series of canals and into chambers which are lined with specialised feeding cells. These cells have whip-like tails called flagella, and by beating their flagella they create currents and capture the food particles from the water, which are then digested. The filtered water is then expelled through the large pores or openings which are called oscula. The interesting thing about sponges is their ability to filter the water. They can filter an amount of water equal to their own volume every 4 to 20 seconds. Now, if you imagine a sponge about the size of a tennis ball, a sponge this size can filter up to 5,000 litres of water every day. So let's recap about the main characteristics of sponges or the Phylum Porifera. Their bodies are covered in tiny openings called pores. They don't move. They're attached to the substrate. They are filter feeders and they have specialised cells within their body chambers which filter nutrients and food from the water, and they have needle-like spines called spicules within their body. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on the classification of the Phylum Porifera. Join us next time for more educational lessons on the classification of reef creatures.